Do not compare your material forces with those of the enemy. Spirit cannot be compared with matter. When I contemplate this immense reunited country, my soul mounts to that height demanded by the colossal perspective of a picture so wonderful. Ignorant people is the blind instrument of its own destruction. The United States appears to be destined by Providence to plague America with misery in the name of liberty. If nature is against us, we shall fight nature and make it obey. All who have served the revolution have plowed the sea. War lives on despotism and is not waged with God's love. The continuation of authority has frequently proved the undoing of democratic governments. The first duty of a government is to give education to the people. Among the popular and representative systems of government, I do not approve of the federal system. It is too perfect. Nations will fall and sink in darkness if education is corrupted or completely abandoned. God grants victory to perseverance. The freedom of the New World is the hope of the universe. Let us banish fear and lay the foundation stone of American liberty. To hesitate is to perish. Legislators could certainly do with a school of morals. A people that loves freedom will in the end be free. A state too expensive in itself ultimately falls into decay. When tyranny becomes law, rebellion is a right. Slavery is the offspring of darkness. Nations will march towards the apex of their greatness at the same pace as their education. Slavery is the worst human indignity. Precisely because no form of government is so weak as the democratic, its framework must be firmer, and its institutions must be studied to determine their degree of stability. Repeated elections are essential to the system of popular governments because there is nothing so dangerous as to suffer power to be vested for a long time in one citizen. We have been ruled more by deceit than by force, and we have been degraded more by vice than by superstition. Damn it, how will I ever get out of this labyrinth? The real discoverer of South America was Alexander von Humboldt, since his work was more useful for our people than the work of all conquerors. In the unity of our nations rests the glorious future of our peoples. Let us give to our republic the fourth power with authority over the youth, the hearts of men, public spirit, habits, and republican morality. The continuation of authority has frequently proved the undoing of democratic governments. Good morals, and not force, are the pillars of the law. The art of victory is learned in defeat. Do not adopt the best system of government, but the one most likely to succeed. That distinguishing characteristic of small republics is stability, the character of large republics is mutability. It is harder to release a nation from servitude than to enslave a free nation. Legislators could certainly do with a school of morals.